knowledge from?
Question says, coming from Medina, Kingdom of Saudi Arabia, when does a student reach a decision that a person shouldn't be listened to and you shouldn't take knowledge from this person? Hayyakum Allah, may Allah bless you and reward you well. In the Prophet ﷺ city, our city. With regards to this question, if a student of knowledge is going to determine himself when a person can and cannot be listened to, then that's a bit of an oxymoron. It's a bit of an oxymoron. And that's because if this student of knowledge has enough knowledge, enough experience, is strong mentally enough to determine that someone shouldn't be listened to, then that basically means and proves that this student of knowledge has the ability to discern and to decipher and to figure out something's wrong with this person, but not 100% wrong with him, because he has to consider it. He has to reach a conclusion. If it was clear falsehood, or if a person was totally unqualified to teach, everybody understand this? Then the student of knowledge wouldn't be listening to him from the what? From the get-go. So the moment that he's thinking and deciding and discerning, it proves that the student of knowledge is supposed to have a certain level of ability. And if you have that certain level of ability, then that proves that you can listen to whoever you want to. Because I can take the good and what? Leave off the bad. If the student of knowledge it doesn't have that ability, then he is to follow. He needs to ask and take the advice of those whom he asks. There's a brother who's older than me, who's been in Medina longer than me, or a scholar or a teacher. I want to listen to Sheikh Fudlan's classes. I want to join this Arabic class, or this Hadith class, or this Aqidah class. Advisable or not. He says, don't go. Don't go. Regardless whether the person is deviant, person of innovation, regardless whether the person is unqualified, or there's a class that's better for you and more suitable for you, or this class is way too advanced for you. Take the advice. Follow. As far as if you have the ability to think and to decipher and to discern, you can sit with whoever you want to sit with. And you can listen to whomever you want to listen to, because you have the ability to do what? To figure out what's what and what's not. Everybody clear on this? Just look at it like food and a baby. Huh? If you wanted to give a child some fish, would you give him the whole fish with the head, with the eyes, with the scale, with the spiky bones in it, the skin, and you wouldn't. You wouldn't give the baby fillet. You give them mushy. 2-year-old, 3-year-old. But a 2-year-old and a 3-year-old cannot eat like a what? A 7-year-old. No, not an adult. Not yet. A 7-year-old can eat like a what? An adult. A child or a 6-year-old from America is not like a 6-year-old that comes from Thailand, that comes from the Philippines or Malaysia, which is a fishing village. They know how to catch the fish, how to clean the fish, how to gut the fish, how to scale the fish. And the same applies to ilm. You have to give someone something simple and basic, easy, that they can what? Mush up and put it in their mouths. The knowledge is sound, it's clear, it's nothing technical, it's nothing confusing, there's no innovation, no misguidance. Bismillah. But that's not the same as a child that's what? That has the ability to say, this is the meat of the fish, and that's the bone. Don't eat the bones. Why can that? It's just that simple. So if you have the ability to figure out by yourself. And of course, that's relative in itself. That's what? That's relative in itself. But the moment that is something that's doubtful, you're not sure, you're unsure, when do I reach this conclusion? That proves that the issue is not 100% what? Black and white. It's not that simple of an issue. Everybody understand this? And it's a very, very long discussion with regards to seeking knowledge and learning and studying. We don't have the time to get into the details right now. The misconceptions regarding this issue. That you can't sit with this person, but you can't sit with that person. Huh? This is clear. That's unclear. That's my advice right now. And Allah knows best.